protected me from the wrath of Honorable Kwenya, because maybe one of the nominees is from his village who has been dismissed, Mr. Speaker, and now who's seeking a job through ambassadorial appointment. But Mr. Speaker, this is I think the House should look into this matter in the next appointment. Mr. Speaker, why should you be appointed, if you are a cabinet secretary and you are reassigned to become an ambassador, then that's fine. It is a matter of fact that you've been relieved of your duties. Especially, I'm sure the one Kwenya is alluding to is a cabinet secretary who served for barely 3 months. Why should you be relieved of your duties of barely 3 months if it's not out of incompetence? What else can it be? If it's on health ground, then you should not go to another job. You should go back and stay at home. Mr. Speaker, why am I saying so? Because I want competent Kenyans who are career diplomats to get space so they can serve this country at the level of the apex of ambassadorial work, Mr. Speaker, which is an ambassador, as has been said by the chairman of the committee himself, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, foreign service is a calling. It's a very important job, Mr. Speaker. It's not a job that can be done by anyone, Mr. Speaker. It is a job that requires certain skills, Mr. Speaker. And you have nurtured many people when you are the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Mr. Speaker. One of the things I admire about the Speaker is his diplomatic credentials, Mr. Speaker. I'm being honest. Because we have fought here many times, and you tell me even in our mother tongue, it's dodgy, it's dodgy, it's dodgy. Calm down, man, calm down. Mr. Speaker, it's dodgy, quote in quote. So, Mr. Speaker, this is a job that requires special skills. What skills is that you could not run a ministry that now you have acquired within the last 2 weeks so that you can go and deal with it in those foreign embassies, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, this process must be taken seriously. Secondly, and most importantly, when somebody is being given a job of ambassador, please, I'm asking the executive they should do a due diligence. You cannot give somebody a job, and when he's told to appear before the committee is when she says, no, I'm not interested in this job. There are many Kenyans who want that job. Surely. Why should you be guessing whether this person want the job or not? A former cabinet secretary was proposed to Parliament for vetting as an ambassador for which country? Ghana, Mr. Speaker. This is the second time people are declining to go to Ghana. Initially, a former member of Parliament declined. Now the former cabinet secretary again declined. Why should we be begging people with jobs when there are many Kenyans who are jobless, who have the requisite qualification to go and serve this country in Ghana? And you know, in Ghana, that is where the headquarters now of the African Free Trade offices are. We need a very important person there, not jokers who don't want jobs, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, if under this, maybe this now, you know, we are the ones now who are sending experts to government. So if there are no experts on this other side, let them tell us, we shall give them experts to go to Ghana, Mr. Speaker, under the broad-based arrangement, Mr. Speaker. We have experts who can go and work in Ghana. If you give me 10 minutes now, I'll produce one. Under this exchange program of experts. It's an exchange program under broad-based.
Deputy Speaker.
Honorable Speaker, just on a point of information for Honorable Junet, I think it's important for you to find out first what the challenges were for Honorable Margaret Nyambura not to be able to take up the position. I think she did confirm that they shared certain family challenges that prevented her from being able to leave the country and preferred to have a job within the country. So I think you need to find out what were the issues before you castigate her or castigate the station. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, yes. I think the Deputy Speaker did not hear me well. Mr. Speaker, these jobs when you are being offered, even you now, if you are to send me to a mission on behalf of Parliament to London, first you'll ask me, are you available from this date to that date? Before you bring somebody's name to Parliament. Parliament is a serious place. Before you send a name to National Assembly for approval and vetting, you must ask that individual whether he or she are interested in that job. At that level there. Not when she comes here, or the name is brought here, I tell you, oh, you see, I want to